Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, the Blue Jays defeated the Cleveland Indians by a score of 5-1 and forced a Game 5. Follow us on Twitter at SENSTalk_ for live tuning updates of your Senators and breaking news. And of course, follow SENS.Central on Instagram for all your latest Senators news on Instagram. Now let's get started into the game. Tobias Rieder puts one in, assisted by Dylan Strome for his first National Hockey League point, and Murphy put the Arizona Coyotes up 1-0 in front of a sparse crowd at Canadian Tire Center of just over 11,000. Very embarrassing. It looks like a Carolina Hurricanes or Florida Panthers game. Senators, you gotta go to the games there. We're gonna have a team either way. We're moving to downtown, but that's just embarrassing. 11,000, embarrassing. It's pathetic. But the Coyotes take a 1-0 lead. Two players in this game were making their National Hockey League debut. Dylan Strome with his first point, and Thomas Chabot, the 18th overall draft pick from last year for the Senators, 2 years ago for the Senators, also making his National Hockey League debut. So the Coyotes are up 1-0. 2 minutes later, Bobby Ryan pots one in on the power play. He deflects one off a shot from Mike Hoffman into the net on the power play for the first Senators power play goal of the year. That ties the game at 1 from Bobby Ryan, and assisted by Mike Hoffman. 2 minutes later, Tommy Paille on a turnover from Marty Hanzal buries it. The Senators lead 2-1, and what a breakthrough candidate this guy could be too. This Jean-Gabriel Pageau, Dzingel, and Paille line is looking great. His second of the season puts the Senators up 2-1. Going to the second period, a shorthanded goal by Zach Smith on a 2-1 from a Tom Paille pass to Zach Smith, who buries it. No chance for Smith, as your Ottawa Senators take a 3-1 lead. Fantastic goal. Feel bad for Smith there. Senators take a 3-1 lead. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, the other elite Swede defenseman. It was Erik Karlsson versus Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Karlsson's clearly better. Ekman-Larsson shoots and scores on the power play. This is by Shane Doan, and that put the Coyotes down by 1 minute into the third on the 5-on-3. Now it's a 3-2 game. Chris Kelly hits it off the 3 posts. Hits it off both posts off the crossbar scramble. Mike Smith turns around awkwardly and is injured and removed from the game. Needs help getting taken off the ice, and hopefully has a speedy recovery. But Louis Domingue is put into the game, and less than 10 seconds later, a turnover by the Coyotes, behind the back pass by the Coyotes defense. Chris Kelly steals it right in front of the net and pots his first goal as a Senator since 2011, and the Senators now lead it 4-2. Literally, less than a minute later, Mark Stone off a scramble buries it past the sprawling Domingue, assisted by Kyle Turves and Mike Hoffman. There's that Mark Stone face. It's 5-2 Senators. 3 minutes later, Martinuk, his first of the season, assisted by Goligoski. Now it's a 5-3 game, and things are getting interesting. Chabot he turned it over to Goligoski, who passed it to Martinuk, who buried it. So Chabot, he is a rookie, and he's going to make mistakes. So I'm going to let that one slide. He's going to learn from his mistakes. So as a rookie, that's normal. But of course, you got to cover your man, and there's easy ways to pass it out, like off the boards and etc. So now it's a 5-3 game. Senators, with 2 minutes to go, Turris pots his third of the season. Assisted by Mike Hoffman and Mark Stone. Hoffman has had 3 assists on the night. Turris roofs it. Senators up 6-3. You would think the game's over, right? No, there's a couple more goals to go. And it gets a little, Senators they close out a game. It's whenever they close out a game, it's very stressful. Martinuk, his second of the game, buries it. Assisted by Murphy and Richardson, and now, all of a sudden, the Coyotes are back in it with less than a minute to go. But Karlsson will chip it past 2 defenders, Max Domi trying to keep up with him, but Erik Karlsson buries it, his second of the season. And now the Senators win it by a final score of 7-4 in a crazy, eventful, goal-scoring game. And for the season, the Senators have scored 17 goals and they've allowed 16, so they have a +1 differential. I'll take it. They're 3-1-0 now. I will take it. They're playing very well offensively. Neutral zone is much better than last year, and I don't know. Guy Boucher is doing something, and Senators are just starting to go on a roll because Coyotes are not a bad team. They're actually a good team, and they did take Smith. Smith was injured from the sprawl, but the fact that they're 3-1-0 now sets them up beating the Maple Leafs and the Habs, and now, of course, the Coyotes. It's a really good start for a team that really needed that, and hopefully the fans can realize that and go out to some games. The final shots on goal after the first period were 16-13 in favor of the Coyotes. After the second period, the shots were tied at 11-11 apiece. After the third period, Ottawa 18 shots on net and the Coyotes 8. For the final shot totals, 42 for your Ottawa Senators. They only had 40 shot attempts, 40 shots or more on goal 4 times that season. That's how rare it was, and they got it in the 4th game of the year. So 42 shots for the Senators and 35 for the Coyotes. The stats of the game. 27 face-off win for the Senators, 25 for the Coyotes, so 51.9% for your Senators, 48.1 for the Coyotes. Power play, Senators were 1 for 2, getting their first power play goal of the year. The Coyotes, after a lot of penalties by the Senators, were 1 for 5, only scoring once. Hits were 18-16 in favor of the Senators, and shots 42-35. The 3 stars, third star for the Arizona Coyotes, Jordan Martinook, 2 goals, the third star. Second star, Mike Hoffman, 3 assists for the second star. And the first star, Tommy Paille, who's also, with 1 goal, 1 assist, and a +2 rating, who is also the Senators' SENS Talk Star of the Night. Tom Paille, amazing game for him, and Dzingel, and Pajot look like they have some really good chemistry. Now we have some history that happened in this game, so I'll get to it. Congrats to SENS head coach Guy Boucher, who has earned the 100th win of his National Hockey League head coaching career with tonight's home victory over the Arizona Coyotes. Congratulations, newly Senators head coach Guy Boucher. Chris Kelly scores his first as a Senator since February 9th, 2011 in Calgary. And finally, Carlson blocks a shot, wins a race, as I said, and becomes the Sens' all-time leader by a defenseman with 102 goals. The Sens win 7-4, and Carlson is now the leading goal scorer as a defenseman in Senators history. And he's only 26. Absolutely fantastic. The final score 7 for the Senators, 4 for the Coyotes, and an absolutely great game full of history. Smith, 4th place, I believe, in the shorthanded goals, now with 10, I believe, in Senators history. It's going well. It's good. The Senators look like they're doing really well. Defense is doing better. The depth is doing really well. The third and fourth line scoring is really adding in. And, of course, the top 6 scoring is there. So the scoring is there, and the defense will eventually really click. I can see a really good team out of these Ottawa Senators. And Anderson is playing pretty well, in my opinion. So final score is 7-4 for your Ottawa Senators. The next game, I will actually check. I didn't check. The next game, I believe today is Tuesday. No, yeah, it's Tuesday, sorry. I believe the next Senators game, I'm going to check right here. No, okay. Sorry about this, guys. Next game is Saturday, October 22nd, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Ottawa Senators. Now, I am going to tell you we will not be able to post a video afterwards because I will not be available at the time, so there will be no live tweeting or anything. I will be out somewhere, so I will not be able to do a video, but the next morning, in Sunday, expect a video for sure. We'll have a video then. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_. Like this video, share this video with all your cool friends. Get the viewership up even more. The viewership has been amazing, and I really appreciate the support, and I can't wait for this season. It's looking good so far. So click the big red button there and down there to subscribe to us. Like the video. Of course, subscribe. Follow SensTalk Central on Instagram for Senators news. SensTalk_ on Twitter for us. SensTalkCentral.com. Check out our website. We updated every single game day, so check it out there. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. And of course, add us to your circles on Google+. The Senators are now 3-1-0. They defeat the Arizona Coyotes 7-4. Go Sens go.